Welcome back to Old Junk and a Dog. I am currently working on a project for a buddy, but that's not a big deal today. I'm going to film. I might film a little bit. You might see us BSing, but I'm not sure if I'm going to film another transmission change because we just got done doing that in the big van build. But at any rate, I was just looking over my Poverty Tour rig. I will be taking the Subaru. We're just looking at this. Let me open this up. This is what I got to work with for sleeping arrangements right here. That's about, I don't know, 4 foot, 5 foot maybe. So since the PovertyBago is down and out, I have purchased a hatchback tent setup. So you open up the hatch, the tent hangs off the hatch, comes out about 6 foot or so. And then I'm going to build a little bed that comes out so I have a place to put my feet, because I'm 6'4", and this car is, if you put the seats down, might have 6'4" in it. So I'm going to be living in the life of luxury and comfort for all Poverty Tour yet again, just like the old Jeep. And let's see, we need to put the roof racks back on. We need to put the whips on there with CB in it. I got some fog lights to throw on because the headlights absolutely stink. I got spring spacers for the rear coming, so that will give me some more load rating and give it a little bit of lift in the rear, which it's going to need for all the off-roading in Moab. And I just got lucky enough to procure a windshield for it. So unobtainium procured. So that windshield, if you don't know, not made, don't exist. So finding one within driving distance has been a challenge. So new windshield, got another tail light from the same guy's he's got a parts car. So windshield, fixed the broken tail light, which, you know, it's not broken horribly, but if I find a parts car, might as well put one on. And he's also got the plastic for the rear. So we're going to be looking good going down on Poverty Tour. So you guys just hang in, and we're going to be working this thing over just a bit. This is the project for today. We got I think a 01 Chevy. It's a friend's truck, my friend Bully. It's missing second gear, basically. So that train's coming out. We got to use one to throw in. Like I said, this is not a project I'm going to be filming a lot of. Just going to get it done. But like, I might have a little bit of banter between me and Jim. You know, the fabulous Jimmy D with the Corolla. He's coming to pick up his camper for Poverty Tour as well. I happen to have one that will work great behind the Corolla. And any rate, already started kind of picking at this. Got the drive shaft out, got the starter loose. I'm gonna get the starter bolts taken down, get everything unplugged. It seems to be the right transmission, which, as you know from the van build, that might be an issue. So on Chevys of this era, but that's the project for today. I'll film a little bit of it as we do it and see what goes on. And as soon as this is out of the way, then the Subaru can come in. So that's what we're working on today. Okay, a few parts are rolling in. Here's a couple of the important ones. Number one, we have some spring spacers that look entirely too big, even though I measured them or the ones that said they were the right size. So we'll see if those fit. What else we got in this bag? Oh, we have a CB cable, which totally doesn't look like it wasn't an open return at one point, because I didn't open that. Yeah, has the pieces missing. That's all right. If it works, it works. Then, if you guys watched my swap meet video, you saw I picked up a couple of these fog lights, and I was told they worked for 20 bucks. Great. Nope, that's not the case. 20 bucks a piece for bulbs. Yay. But we got bulbs for the fog lights, which will go on the front right about there. And last but not least, one thing that showed up is a hatchback tent. We'll see. We'll play with that later. I don't know, the first thing that needs to be done is I need to get those spring spacers to see if they even work, or if I need to find something else to get coming. And while I have it up on the lift and the suspension drooped, we're going to do a little bit of trimming right back in this area, so maybe get rid of the rub. The Subaru is going to be having to run lean and mean through Poverty Tour, so I'm going to have as lightweight as I can inside, so fewer tools. I am going to go for more bedding because comfort is a key for me. But hopefully putting those little spring spacers in there will give me a little bit more load capacity on this thing, because it needs it. I'm going to save you guys the struggle. That's my spring spacer. Now, whether or not that will stay in there, I do not know. But it's in there. And it's wrapped around. Right now, all the pressure's off the spring, so it will compress as soon as it's on the ground and kind of hold in place. But whether or not it will stay in there if I do any off-roading and, you know, take the pressure off the tire, that's a big question to be seen for the future. But there's a spring spacer, so yay. Okay, the trick to these things is to put giant C-clamps on there and hope they don't explode, and take your fingers. And then you find the most open spot in the spring and start working it in from that angle, and hope it stays. That's as far as I can tell. That's I mean, basically I'm just kind of working it around. Not easy. There's no room to film while I'm doing it, so I'm just kind of giving you guys an update. But I will give a review on these spring spacers after Poverty Tour, I think, because I imagine they will probably be gone by that point. The spacers in, I got about 2 inches of lift out of those things, which is amazing. Dad is going to give me a push on the bumper there just to see what we got. I think we got all kinds of clearance. This might be just the ticket. Are you ready to go to the lake? Are you ready to go to the lake? Let's go to the lake. And she's gone. We must find a stick. Nope. Took too long.
Dust on my boots. Met a fella from the high Colorado roots. He said, got a little wreck. Runs mostly true from whiskey gas garage delivered to you. Tiny little body like a toy on jack stands. Oh, little claws digging deep in the sand. 3-banger under hood, singing thin and proud. Rattling like a washboard, buzzing kind of loud. Chugging up the road, 4-wheel drive and a heart of steel. We shook on that hogback, Justy D. Needs a tune-up, tires and a pipe that ain't broke. But you're my pretty little grudge buggy on this back road. Oh. Coughing black smoke rings, belts all squealing like a porch swing sings. 4-ball tires, cords picking through, but I could see a little life still left in you. We swapped that title on the hood as a desk, counted out the bills, both feeling blessed. Said I'll get you humming just you wait and see. Hardback gravel under us, that car and me. Hey!
Bring in my little humble abode. So we got zippers. Yeah. Sit right back here in the back of the car. Figure out how to make a bed that extends out. I think this will work. I think this will work. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but it's a thing. And that's a cover for it, so it should be windproof or weatherproof. And the dog has a peanut butter bone, and she's pretty dang happy. So I think this would be a cool little camping setup. All right, got the rain cover on here. This is got my sleeping arrangements figured out for Poverty Tour. Looks like. I mean, this is nothing fancy, but I think it'll do the job. It's just a tiny car with the tent on the back, but I think I can make it work. So that works out great. All right, I've had that Yakima air dam sitting in the loft of my barn forever, and I finally have a car to put this thing on. So it happens to be Yakima racks anyway. So, and we got dual whip antennas, whipping in the breeze. There ain't a country station you can't tune in, that sort of thing going on. And just getting everything ready to go. Got the tent all packed away. And look at this. Old Junk and the Dog to the new improved Old Junk and the Dog. These stickers will be available on Poverty Tour to anyone that wants one. And just to add it to the list, That Stupid Car Show, those will be available. Wandering Iron will be there. This is the Crustang from the Available Gym. And I got my Poverty Tour sticker. Sinister Motorsports, Whiskey Gas Garage, toss a coin to your tech guy, and damn right, I'm American. And there'll be more added to this windshield. I'm sure it'll be covered up by the time the Poverty Tour is over and done. So can't wait to see it. One other thing I wanted to add is I took this out to take the dog out to my dad's and let her swim and check out the tent and everything. With the bushings in the rear of this thing, the spring spacers, it makes a world of difference. I jumped over the railroad tracks at 40 miles an hour and it didn't seem like it cared at all. Didn't rub, doesn't make noise. The handling's a little tighter. So I'm going to call that a win as long as those things stay in place. That's all. All right, got the whips, got the wires just tucked into the window right there, going down. I'm not doing a very clean install, but I'm trying to do it as good as I can. And we got our Cobra 29 LTD Classic installed, ready for Poverty Tour. Almost installed, need power, but we'll figure that out. But just got the wires running along the side there and up on either side of the shifter. It's going to be as good as it's going to be, just because I bought short wire. But I am excited, getting ready to go here. Would you believe that the Subarus actually have a little mounting point right there? So I'm pretty sure it's not for a CB. It's probably for an equalizer or a cool 80 sound system of some sort. But it's got a mounting point down there that works pretty well for a CB. So that's just a little plus. And it doesn't interfere with the shifter or anything. So that's out of the way. Well, I'm back on the road again. We're doing a parts run for the Subaru. I finally found the unobtainium windshield. It's only 4 hours away. You know, that's better than never be able to find one ever. So we're in the Edge and cruising in the new clean car with heated seats and all that fun stuff and leather, cruise control, and does 85 miles an hour, that sort of thing, allegedly. Any rate, I'm going after parts. I'm going to be on the road all freaking day, but I'm going to be able to find what I've been looking for all over the country. So that's a big plus for me. Well, on the way back from the parts car, one thing I got was a tail light. Looked at the windshield, started to take the rubber out, and just breathed on it wrong and it snapped. Those things are so delicate. So one less uncracked Subaru windshield in the world. Would have filmed there, but you know, at our guy's place. So very unsuccessful use of my day, pretty much. 4 hours there, 4 hours back, nothing to really show for it. Such is life, such as going with old cars with rare parts. And the guy that had those cars informed me of a wonderful oil pump flaw that I'm definitely going to look at. As in add heavier oil. So, guess we're back on the road, and you'll see me working on something else next. See you later. Well, I had to make a little pit stop on the way home just to look at some beautiful cars. We got Artemis, the Gutless, and the Electra 225. Does this one have a name yet? Does this one have a name yet? Lucille. That's right. And this guy, I think he decided to go ahead and put an LS in it just for reliability's sake.
LS swapping.
Yeah, this is as far as I'm getting on the video because I don't want to ruin the surprise of the new LS.
Do they make a 455 LS?
I'm sure they did.
Maybe they do.
I don't know. I just thought I'd stop in and bother Jay for just a few minutes and drown my sorrows in ruining a windshield. So
yeah, stay away from my windshield.
Yeah, stay away from the windshield. However, he just told me this one back here is Lexan, and he's got guys, so I might have a solution. Just might have a solution. So, I guess I'll bring it back when I'm actually doing Justy stuff. Okay, I got the grill removed, and I'm just playing around, trying to figure out the best way to mount the driving lights. So something along that line. Debating if I want to screw right through the bumper, or screw to the front of the bumper, or you know what I might do, just for fun, since I'm not using the license plate mounts, and there's a screw hole right there that actually holds something. I might just put those two dudes right there in the front. It might look like stupid though. I don't know. Or make a bar that goes across there. I don't know. I may play with these holes, see how solid the mounts they are, if they have something actually mill behind them or not. Or if they're just into the plastic. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay, something like that. Decided not to go ahead and put it behind the, or put drilling holes in the bumper. What I've done is, let me take the power off here real quick so we don't snap anything. Pull the grill out of the way. I made myself a little bracket right there, just kind of up and over. I'm not sure how much I like the, I'm not sure if you can see that on camera. Thing has a little wobble to it, but I think it's sturdy enough that it should, shine light. It might annoy everybody that's driving in front of me or towards me because it's going to be pulsating, but I think it should be good. Make another bracket for this side, put the grill back on, and figure out some wiring, and we'll be ready to go. Something a little bit more like that. Those are way brighter than the stock lights. Yeah, just the question is, are they going to bounce all over creation while I'm driving down the road? Which, maybe. Point them down, those things get hot quick. Cool. But, yeah. Just showing the beam of light there. But it gives me some driving lights. It's a small improvement. Having proper 80s accessories on an 80s car makes sense to me, so. Again, still have to do the wiring, so I'm going to wire something in and get a switch on there so I can turn them on and off, and we'll go from there. Okay. New headlights are all wired in. Just took it for a little drive, and it works great. Now listen to the ding dong. So, we got lights down here, switch, lit up, Here we are, lit up. And we got the CB all installed and functional. And, you know, because professional wiring, I gotta just jam through the door seal here. So, good enough. Get rid of the ding dong. I think, got one last thing I want to do to get ready for Poverty Tour spec. And we'll be ready to go, and we'll work on that tomorrow. Welcome back. I've been working on something a little bit different here for well, with dirty legs and dirty back. However, I have made myself a comfortable little bed for the Justy. So all you gotta do is take this old camper mattress that was in my other camper. Water damage, don't have to care about it. You toss it up here on top for right now. And I made a nice little platform here that comes up, folds up, just barely squeezes in there. And hold on a second, gotta set you down. Two-handed job. You scoot it forward just a little bit. You throw the mattress inside there on top of it, fold it in half, and you got yourself a good little camp bed there. So I think I'm ready to go camping. So that's a lot of it. I played with the carburetor a little bit, got that tuned up on the Justy, and got the working lights and the working CB, and I think she might be ready to go. So I want to thank everybody for watching. See you on Poverty Tour.